All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back today with Skyrim, episode 10. So we just cured ourselves of vampirism. We are now working our way back to, and we have both of the Elder Scrolls that we need. So we have all three Elder Scrolls. So the first thing we're going to do is go back to that Septimus guy that we got that the key to get in to get to the Elder Scroll in Blackreach. We're going to give back the lexicon that he gave us, and then we're going to go back to the fort and have our moth priest read the remainder of the scrolls. And with that being said, let's get to it. Go ahead and you guys should be hearing desktop. Yep, perfect. All right. You guys should be seeing something any second now. I hope. I think. Huh. Bear with me. I will fix this. Make sure that I actually have the game selected. I do. Okay. Alright, try this again.
What is that funny smelling red plant you are carrying?
Sorry.
Why is it not recording the game? My source is selected. Is it? I hope I don't have to reboot OBS. That would suck. Games selected, Skyrim, yeah. Go to properties. Skyrim SE, yeah. Huh. Should be registering the game, but it's not. I might have to actually reboot the stream, unfortunately.
Smell insect.
This happens sometimes when OBS just doesn't want to cooperate. I've had this problem before, and I've just had to reboot OBS. Let me go ahead and just before I do anything, capture any full screen application. Okay. And still nothing. Let me go back to... I apologize for the fact that you guys aren't seeing anything other than my overlays pop up every now and again. I am trying to fix this. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got it. We got it going. All right, perfect. I don't know why it wasn't working before. As you can see, we have a few HUD elements that are new down in the bottom right corner. Actually, the HUD overall has been changed, except for the compass. Compass is still the same, which it shouldn't be. It should have changed over.
Very interesting here.
If not, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why this is loading twice. I have two clocks down there. I shouldn't have both of them. So something is registering twice, I think. Load, choose. No, that's not it. Is it under here? Oh, okay, because it was showing real life clock for some reason. So that it took everything away. Now it's up in the corner. Ooh. Okay, so then go back to presets. I'm sorry for this. I thought I had it fixed. But then why is it showing real life time? I don't want it showing real life time. I don't care about the real life time. Transparency. Put that to 0 maybe? I guess that I have to do. Because every time I go to set it to something else, it moves it up into the corner for some reason. Really shouldn't, but it does. Turn that off. Oh no, now it works just fine. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to go, so we have all of both of the other Elder Scrolls that we need. Sorry, my words aren't working. So we're going to go ahead and give back the lexicon to Septimus and then head over to Dixon. Or Dexion. Not Dixon. Um, let's see here. Summon Arvac. Um, and also at some point we're going to try to grind some levels and upgrade our enchanting and restoration abilities. Incompatible Skyhub configuration detected, may be outdated, corrupted, or missing. Please update or install the config file. For more information, see Skyhub mod page. Oh, I didn't notice that. Let me look in the mod manager real quick, see what might be overriding Skyhub. Nothing's overriding Skyhub. Okay. Um, I don't know why it's doing that. Skyhub just itself outdated. Skyhub. Um, no, doesn't seem to be. Um, hmm. Let me look here. That's gonna get annoying. Let me go back here, look here, see if I may have missed a file that I was up installing. Skyhub. Oh, I need to install the patch, the update. I didn't download that. I thought I did. So that might be, oh, that might be the problem. It has an update file that I did not download, so that's possibly the problem. So we're gonna, I know I'm trying not to do this as much with our streams, but we're gonna have to reboot the game, unfortunately. I got the mod installed and enabled, so we shouldn't have a problem after this. Let me just make sure everything's proper. Oh yeah, we need to move that down to, there we go. Okay, and run the game again. Should be back up in just a few seconds. I hope everybody had a wonderful day today. I had a very productive day. I got some mowing done that I needed to do, and I finally remembered to grab a notepad so I could write down all the things that I need to remember to do after the stream, since I have a horrible memory. Same. Oh, right on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just that time of year, you know. Everybody's mowing and all types of yard maintenance and everything. Um, so yeah, it's good to be productive. It feels good to be productive. So that right there, where it had that background there, and then it kicked out to the normal main menu that we've been looking at, is an incompatibility between Dear Diary, the paper UI mod that we have that makes everything look like it's on paper, and Nordic UI. And I will fix that. I have to reinstall paper UI or Dear Diary to just make sure it's not doing the main menu, so that Nordic UI takes over, because I like Nordic UI's main menu better than I like the paper one. So, but I'll fix that afterwards. So next one, hopefully it'll be a bit smoother. It's still saying that incompatible Skyhub config detective. Maybe outdated, corrupted, or missing. Please update or reinstall config file. See more. See the Skyhub mod page. That's annoying. So let me look at Skyhub. Um, Sure. Always upgrade the. You're not carrying events much. Backup, Skyhub text, values. Oh, I know why. Okay, so I'm gonna swap you guys over to the be right back screen. I know exactly why it's not working. Because when I installed Skyhub, um, I selected no presets, and you have to select a preset. Um, Otherwise, it doesn't create a Skyhub text file. If you select none, it doesn't put that file in there, and then Skyhub goes, well, hold on a second. Um, it's missing a file, even though it really shouldn't be. I don't know why they didn't do that or go and fix that at any point. So we should be able to have a problem, and it shouldn't conflict with anything, so we should just be able to boot up and go. I'll go ahead and switch you guys back over to stream because the game should launch any second now. Okay. Oh, it'd help if I actually clicked into Skyrim. There we go. Why is that's not how that's supposed to be. Bear with me for a second. On my screen, Skyrim is now not being fully rendered on the screen, so I love that. And now I have no access to my mouse because Skyrim's loading. Okay. Well, at least it looks fine for you guys. I don't know why for every good stream that we have, the next one's going to be riddled with problems. There we go. And the thing is gone. Yeah, so that was just the problem. Now we no longer have to worry about that UI problem. Back on Arvec. We're heading... not traveling 7,000 feet. That much I can tell you. We'll go to... Oh, because there's enemies here. That's why. There we go. Okay, now we can travel. Go here. I think I'm getting really close to having this mod list perfected. Oh, that's one thing I need to work on today after the stream. I didn't add the keywords to the new weapon mod that we have. So it's not using the animations for the type of weapons they are. Let me go ahead and write that down real quick. Okay, got that written down. So now I'll hopefully remember to do it in practice. Anyways, that's what it's supposed to do. Hop on off the horse. I am gonna unfavorite one of those weapons. Probably the glaive. Yeah, that looks better. I probably will have to reposition these ones, and I'll make it a different preset. Actually, let's go ahead and take the time to do that. So first things I'm gonna do is make it so that my shield is always invisible, because the shield's gonna probably stay the same spot. Shield invisible without conditions. Do I have it equipped? I have it equipped, don't I? No, I don't. We'll go new, and we'll go Arthur of or and hold on, because that's the name of the weapons that we're using. Um, I want that to be invisible without conditions, but there, that works. That's better than nothing. So for the most part, I think I'm just gonna drop them down a
Let's
bit.
move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin.
I'm gonna go to two-handed weapon, axe, mace. That's not moving anything, so it's under two-handed. Yes, two-handed. Period. So move that down where it's at horizontally is fine. So we'll move it down to that, and then move it over this way. So it's like that, and then we'll go to sword, and we'll go also this way down, and then over. So it's kind of like that, and we'll go out just a hair. Or in. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and save that. So then we can switch presets. So if we want to go back to this, we just hit apply, and it resets all that back. And then we go back to this one, hit apply, and it moves those. And then we'll go back down here to shield and turn those back off. There we go. And perfect. That looks a bit better. So we'll go ahead and head to Septimus. He's right over there. That's he's right over here this way. So we'll go ahead and head that way. I am keeping my eye out for the lighting mod. If that started happening in real life, I think I'd have a mental breakdown. That flashing happened. So that's the, is that the, yeah, it's the LOD. So I might have to regenerate the LODs. Because that's trying to generate the old College of Winterhold, the original one, not the new textured one. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, because I don't think I generated it after I installed the texture mods. I just generated once I installed the model mods the models that I put in to replace certain things. I don't think I reran it, so I probably have to generate new LODs, but that's all right. Something to do. In fact, the smart thing would be to write it down as well. Gen new LODs. I need to remember to do that, otherwise the whole point of remember to write it down on a notepad, otherwise the whole point of having the notepad is going to be moot, and I don't want that. For those of you watching that are not familiar, my friend Neff over there that messaged in chat, he's having a stream. I think he said he's going to have a stream later today. Might be having it before too much longer. He does a lot of Minecraft stuff. He's an incredible, he does incredible builds with Minecraft, and we are playing on a server together. So go ahead and check him out. And my friend Stressence as well. She does pretty much the same thing. She plays on the Minecraft server, and she's getting back into streaming. So welcome her with open arms. You know, it's good to have more people into it and get back into it when they can.
Dig. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I inscribed the lexicon.
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile, a trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Okay. Hermes Morag, Prince of Knowledge and Scrying, and the Riddle Unsolvable. Follower. Enrich. Eldritch pages may appear on corpses you kill. Read Eldritch pages and bind them to Eldritch tomes. Read books that teach new skills. Become my champion at the summit of Apocrypha. No, it's a Daedric Prince. I don't think we're going to go with a Daedric Prince. Probably not the best idea. Oh, gross. What's this?
Come closer, bask in my presence.
We kind of look gross, though. Who are you?
I am Hermes Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, and knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive.
Okay, Darth Vader. What do you want with me?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me.
I am getting used to this.
Okay.
When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissaries. What say you?
I'll never join you, vile demon.
Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Okay. Well, he sounded pleasant, didn't he? I feel like I can trust him if what he says. No, I'm not going to trust him at all. He's a Daedric Prince. They lie. Oh, I thought I had someone already. There we go. Up and away, Arbeck. I am currently thinking about implementing a few more progression-oriented mods. One of which, or two of which, increase the amount of stamina and mana you do or get based on your actions in the game. So like if you're running and sprinting a lot and using a lot of stamina, you will gain stamina experience and gain more stamina through that. And the mana version is the exact same thing. So the more spells we cast, the more mana we get, which to me makes a lot of sense, and we can balance it so it's not game breaking. Because I don't the choose one attribute to improve every level. A lot of people don't like, because most games when you level up, all those type like stamina, mana, and health are for the most part upgraded all the way if they're not tied into like a like with Dark Souls, it's tied into one of your stats, one of your skills that you need to level up. If it's supposed to level up on its own, or you're supposed to level it up, you have to level it up every level. It's not determined on skills. then it should just automatically level everything up. Because otherwise you get to the point where you just get horrendously underpowered the higher level you go, because there's going to be something that you neglected. You know, so you can have...
been watching over me for years now. He says he's not too sure about you yet, though.
Good to know. What was I saying? I don't know. I just... Oh, hi, Eastman.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew.
Can you train me in heavy armor?
Smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can.
That's a lot of gold. Never mind.
Watch your back.
Anyways, I think that'll help with the progression a little bit, make it a little bit fairer to us to do it that way. Why is the shield crooked? Shield shouldn't be crooked. Is it, which way does it go? This way. Save. For whatever reason, it was crooked or slanted down, so the bow is overlapping with it. It shouldn't have been. Oh, he's in here. Good. I don't think we've actually been in this part of the fort before. Oh, that's the door. You barely tell it's a door.
I trust your journey was successful.
Why are you wearing a blindfold? I brought you the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
What happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
That covering on your eyes. Are you blind?
Blind?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help?
No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Then we're finished.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that. Just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark? How?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read them in any particular order?
What I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay. What went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Is it normal for moth priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a
you already
single
said that.
scroll, and even then, months to recover.
What do moth priests do exactly?
It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes we venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim.
Interesting. The White Gold Tower?
It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Aldmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former glory.
Okay. How are moth priests related to the Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the ancestor moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
How does that help the moth priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
So how do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
What do you know about the Elder Scrolls?
Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me.
Well, then you gotta play the other
It's
games.
true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we do know is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
Okay. I think that's all the information we can get.
I hope you find the answers you seek.
Me too. That would suck if we couldn't. Back into the fort. Right now, due to the fact that Wind Blades don't have the proper animation, I'm going to switch over to the glaive, because at least the animation somewhat fits the glaive. It has its own animation as well that I will eventually download. I don't think I have it installed, but I will get there. Alright, Unseen Visions. Okay. This way. So where do I gotta go? Oh, just north of Falkreath, huh? Or just south of Falkreath. Okay, we can do that. We'll go ahead and call Arvac over. And head to Falkreath.
hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Me too. I hope. Yeah, there we go. We'll get a torch out because we're no longer a werewolf either, so we won't be able to use our night vision ability, I don't think. Oh, we can. Why can we use our night vision ability? Are we still a werewolf? We are. I know we're not a vampire. We don't have any of the vampire abilities. Okay, cool. So we became a werewolf when we got cured. Cool. So we are a werewolf. So we need to head east, southeast. So we have to go through this way, though.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
I beg your pardon. I'm supposed to be liked. Yeah, liked. Undead hunter.
What was that?
What's going on? Vampires? That's what I'm here for. I am a member of the Dawn Guard. I'm on my way. Oh, you guys killed it already.
What can I do for you, friend? Enough.
Take the vampire dust, though. That guy's a vampire. What the hell?
That elder scroll looks heavy.
Wait. There.
There we go. As soon as I saw him, too, I was like, that's a vampire. Weird. I've never had that before. So they knew I was Dawn Guard. Interesting. So all the NPCs are named. I didn't know it. No, some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Can do. Can do. Up the hill there. Where are you two?
There are dragons
Farmers,
about,
huh?
traveler. Be warned.
Will do, will do. There's a soul or sky shard here. Look at the map. I'm gonna collect the sky shard, but we need to move up the road that way. In this building? Where are you? And why are you just sitting there like a weirdo?
You have something to say? Well, save your breath. The way I see it, you don't have much more of them left.
Just wanted to talk.
Talk is for cowards whose blades say nothing.
And why are you wearing Blades armor? Wish to know your name.
A son of Cloud Ruler Temple named me the Desert Fang. The Thalmor know me as Death's Courier. To you, I am simply Savashni, the Khajiit who spared your life.
Any rumors or any interesting news?
A dragon roosts in the hills to the south. Having just gained life, it's not eager for death and avoids my steel.
Where do you hail from, brash one?
Cyrodiil, fool, from the steps of Cloud Ruler Temple. From whence I came before that, no one knows. A blade who had left the service found me as he descended the steps. To him it was a sign from the divines. In truth, it was just a cowardly mother, waiting for the opportune time and a man with forlorn eyes.
This place smells
Having
similar.
left the order,
It may be a good
his
idea
eyes
to
were
ready our
indeed
weapons.
tainted with sorrow, and for that he pitied this kitten when he should have abandoned it. Yet it was his newly discovered faith in the workings of the gods that inspired him to develop the skills for which I'm the caretaker.
Sounds like fate to me.
The world is full of such tales of fate and coincidence. That's what we burn into our memories. And all the other instances, every day we live without incident, those moments are never ascribed to the laziness of the gods, just forgotten.
Tell me about your armor and this sword.
Akaviri, forged in a dragon land, did a sword and armor of the blades, sworn to the service of the true emperor. But know this, my sword serves no one. You could be Tiber Septim reborn, and I'll still send you back to the divines with your head in your arms.
You know Delphine?
And do you by chance know Abasi, Tizikar, or Adanja? Or should I throw more names into the wind to illustrate how daft you are? I don't know this Delphine. I don't know why you would bring up her name, other than to convince me you are a fool. You need not convince me of such, but this Delphine, if she is half the fool you are, won't appreciate how carelessly you toss around her name.
You may not be a blade, but I doubt you're just some scavenger.
True. The one I killed to gain this armor was indeed a blade, a master of the dual sword technique, and my mentor. He was a man of 40 years, and I no older than a dozen, when I first bested him in single combat. Yet he was still my better, and our bodies would never be at an age where I could prove otherwise. At 16, my mentor had exhausted his use to me in terms of body. I would have granted him death right then, if not for the secrets his mind guarded.
What secrets?
The Way of the Nine. Stances and techniques derived from the teachings of the divines. That was his legacy, and his gift to me, his only pupil. But only when I was ready. A phrase thrown around by masters of all disciplines who wish to teach their pupils the value of patience. What I wasn't ready for, and never would be, was religious nonsense with which he dressed the art of the kill. Now as I enter my prime, I search for the lesson that escaped into the void when we last crossed our blades.
What's so special about this technique?
Fool, the stance of Arche is the very heart of the dual sword technique. Life and death, ice and fire. The nature of all things are born of two. This duality applies to both life and battle. When a mortal kills a foe, in that instant, Arche grants death to one and life to the other. Or so the priestly ones will tell you. Yet the true duality lies not in the dirt and stars, but in how the blade serves as both sword and shield. Twin moons, One sky. Each blade shifts from offense to defense, a mirror reflection of the other, and the opponent knows not where to strike. Yet as it is not a single stance, but a motion that adapts to its opponent, it has proved as impenetrable in theory as it is in practice.
Tell me about the way of the nine.
You will understand little of what I speak, and much of it is of no practical use, but facile metaphors tossed around by dying man. But I will enjoy watching your brow twitch in confusion as I pass his words on to you. Take, for instance, Debella, the god of beauty.
Hear about the stance of Talos.
Talos, mortal man ascended to the divines. The front foot faces the opponent, just as Talos faced the armies of men. The back foot faces the rear to the invisible plane of the eight, two swords pointed north and south, forwards and backwards in an open stance. If you only see the mortal man, you'll neglect the hidden divine.
How about the stance of Zenthar? Zenithar.
Right foot facing east, left foot facing north, swords crossed in a defensive position. When braced together, two blades are as resolute as any shields, and the winds of Zenithar with a shift for those who labor and endure.
What about Debella?
She stands nude, arms raised, cupping a golden flower, pouring cool water over her supple breasts. But here beauty is artifice. The stance is seduction. The blade raised in the right hand glints like the midday sun, bewitching your eyes while its partner lies in the grass.
What about Kinnereth?
The stance of Kinnereth, both blades pointed upward to the sky, power sacrificed for stealth. Just as we know not from where the rain falls, the blade's vertical position masks its angle and its target.
What about Julianos?
Julianos teaches that from one thing: know 10,000. Study closely what is distant and look from a distance at what is close. Bah! Garbled poetry and peasant wisdom. Unnecessary layers of depth that belies what is the simplest of all truths. It is easier to kill a one-armed foe than one with 2 arms and a sword. The stance of Julianos is designed to disarm, quite literally, in fact. The tip of the blades nearly scraped the ground, sweeping upward to catch the crook of the elbow where the joints meet and the flesh is exposed.
What about Akatosh?
Akatosh, the dragon god of time. And what's battle but timing? No different than a bard's tune. Dance to the beat of a throbbing heart. The stance of Akatosh is an offensive position, a series of flurries that disrupt one's timing and rhythm. It's designed to stagger an opponent and end the fight quickly, but should you fail, you will fall to your own exhaustion.
What about Stendar?
Stendar's mercy, the only technique of the 9 that utilizes a single blade and a single cut. As 2 warriors pass on the road, the blade is drawn from the scabbard and returned in a single motion. 20 paces later, a red gash will appear on the victim's neck, no thicker than a cat's hair. 30 paces later, and the gash will form a crescent as pearls of blood trickle from the wound. 50 paces, and the line has run full circle, the blood dribbling onto his collar.
What happens beyond 50 paces?
The victim reaches for his neck, and upon touching it, his head topples over. So 51 paces, traveler, from where you stand. That's where you can exhale.
What about Mara?
The embrace of Mara. Both blades held out horizontally to create the illusion of an opening. Love too can be a source of bait. In this case, the love of blood. And Mara's blades close faster and hold tighter than any trap.
Interesting how you killed your master.
It snowed that night when it should have rained. My mentor looked at the sky and said Kynareth was all out of tears. And I said, Kynareth does not cry for fools. We drew our swords and dashed through the trees, our feet rapping against the snow. The night before I had chosen my stance. While most would use the flurry of Akatosh, the technique is too violent. I could kill my mentor and lose sight of the very thing I sought to learn. And in the spiritual sense, the father does not come before the son.
What stance did you use?
It was the defense of Zenithar that shielded me from his attack. If I saw both his blades as swords and not shields, I could parry, if not kill. Our blades clashed, but made no sound, muffled by the snowstorm. His swords came at me from all directions, but I kept my eyes on his feet. Or more precisely, the tracks he left in the snow. There was a pattern there, if only I had more time.
So you switched stances.
To Akatosh, I went for the flurry and the kill. Yet when I saw his blade rise to the block, I hesitated, only to see that very blade run me through. It was then that he revealed the true essence of the technique. I assumed he moved to protect his life, when his stroke came for my death. But the blade missed my heart by the width of a cat's hair. I made no such mistake with his neck.
And so you killed him.
Just like that, it was over. I dropped to my knees and reached for my potion as his body drowned in a cascade of snow. I tossed the half-empty bottle beside his severed head and said he could have the rest. When he didn't respond, I couldn't help but laugh. All of it, the tracks, the blood, and his legacy, washed away in a tide of white.
You're looking for a fight. Skyrim's as good a place as any.
What you consider a fight, or even a war, is nothing more than a brawl between drunken louts over spilled drink. A great swordsman's talents are wasted in a war. Stray arrows, trebuchets, accidents. Many great warriors have been felled by the blade of chaos. One can't even trust his own side in the haze of war. Who's to say who's friend or foe, when your eyes squint through guises of dirt and smoke? Like your queries, They range from the utterly pointless to the completely meaningless.
Let's see here. Only the weak fear chaos. I guess that solves a mystery about you.
Your ears fail you, deaf one. I don't fear chaos, nor death. I despise it. Only a fool acquires a taste for fish and proceeds to hunt for bears.
Why stay in Skyrim?
Another simple query from a devout simpleton. The answer is tall, green-robed, and uglier than an imp. The Thalmor's tentacles extend all across Tamriel, but in Skyrim, their presence is weak. While they are busy protecting their vital organs, they will bleed out from their wrists with every Justica I slay on the road below.
Any rumors or interesting news?
I confess, I've killed enough Spriggans to start my own sawmill. I could kill you too and sell the bone meal to my farmers. There's a stag that passed through here, white as a summer cloud. The hunters think it would look better in red. Fools all become heroes when their opponent is a helpless beast.
I say Falkreath is a dangerous place to hunt.
You are a simpleton to assume that I am only drawn by death. Life too flourishes in this hold. The garden of ferns, thistle, and mountain flowers that grows in this hollow column stills my blood and allows me to meditate. At night, the hunters camp at the mountain top affords me a view of the land, and on clear nights, the bright necklace of stars.
Alright.
Be gone, then.
Never ran into that person before. Alright. Need to go down back to the road and head east. Then there'll be a path not far from here to the right. Bandits. Nope. Missed. I'll get him. Makes it easy. Down he goes.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, jeez.
I'm not gonna die like this.
That get me up? That gets me up. Cool.
Sorry.
Okay, keep going. Could be a path here. Yep. I believe this is the path. Yep. Follow it up the hill and we'll reach the ancestral glade.
on your guard.
Jeez.
Here we go.
Obviously wasn't anticipating that.
That looked painful. Are you okay?
Alright, well. 2 near-death experiences. Let's try not to have a third. You can barely see the trail at this point. Definitely tell no one's been here in a while. I think we keep up this way. I think I might get a texture overhaul for Arvac. Looking a little low poly and low res. Can definitely make him look better. Here we are. Hold on a second. Are these not set to absolute position? Yeah, they're set to that. Why is it then when it's equipped it moves? Or is it just because I was on the horse? It moved. Why did it move? Apply.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Something got messed up in placement, I'm guessing? Two-handed. Two-handed there. Yeah, that fixed it. Why? Oh no, we want to save. There we go. Two-handed extra. Two-handed X mace. So now, nope, that doesn't make a difference. So it's still registered under two-hand. I wonder why X mace is different.
I've always heard about.
Blade, it's right over here. The glaive on.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Try not to fall. Ah, there we go. Wow. Still think it's not impressive? Yeah.
Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place
Like
like
the
it
Blue
in
Mountain.
Skyrim. It's beautiful.
More Blue Mountain. Raw knife.
Well,
All
we
right.
got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
I don't see why he would have a reason to lie. There's some right here.
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you.
Yep.
And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. Fascinating. I think we got more over here. Yep. See more over there. I see a final cluster right here. Got a nice little ring of light around us. Holy crap.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Alright. Read blood first. There we go. Riverbank? Oh, there's Solitude. Morthal. Or Markarth. No, no. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh, she's over here.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
That felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
Place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
Scroll gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Alright, let's
I'm
go.
right behind you. Wait.
Exit this way? No, over there. Oh, great. Gargoyle.
And I may still show mercy.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
This won't end well for you.
Okay. Oh.
Done and done.
Good job. Holy shit. But we definitely need to upgrade our gear. That's for sure. Vampire's Thrall. Another Vampire Thrall. Sorry, Serana, I need the gear. Oh no, it's still up. What? There we go. No. Not really anything worth taking. Is that it? It was just those two? Oh no, here we go. Yeah, nothing worth taking. Just two thralls. And a gargoyle. We should take the stuff off of him. Now we gotta go get Ariel's bow. More vampires. Sheesh. Dust for alchemy. We should probably take a second to craft some healing supplies. I know we have enough for a few, yeah. There we go. Okay. Keep on moving. Before we go in there, because I know we're getting pretty beat up, I'm gonna take a minute to try to level up. We'll do some other stuff to level up a bit more. But we have the 9. Okay. Quite a ways away. Ice Wolf. Summon Ardak. And then this way in Riften. Okay. Stables. Okay. We need to talk to an innkeep.
What can I do for you, friend?
Don't worry about it. You can do nothing for me.
Hello, ladies. Is there anything a big, strong man can do for you this fine day?
I don't know. If you see any big, strong men around, let us know, will you?
Oh, that's a good one.
Harpies. Every one of them.
Oh, come now. Don't go away mad.
That was funnier than shit.
Yeah.
If you've
What's your
got the
problem?
coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. Hey, Talon, get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
Actually, I need to talk to
It's
you.
again. What in blazes do you want?
Any word of what's the word around town?
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the Matery is the biggest game in town.
Any news or rumor?
Here, take a look at this.
It's only because I've had teacher.
What do you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite,
Nothing really that I'd be interested in.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
What's the word?
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. The city guard has been tearing Riften apart, looking for the source of our skooma problem. I'd hate to be in their shoes if they get discovered. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on? Here, take a look at this. Here, take a look at this.
Guy Shadow Crypt. You mentioned you serve special drinks.
In fact, they're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Okay.
Keep your scales on.
I think that Shadow Crypt, that's what we needed. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, Sky Shadow Crypt. Investigate the crypt. Crypt near the Jarl Mountains. Long ago, barrel-sided blades. When reports of ghosts and hauntings travels, be advised to stay away from the location until further information is cold. Okay. What about Greywater Grotto too?
It would take a threat to all of Skyrim for me to depart.
Interesting. What else do we have? To all fans of the arena. Okay. To Arthur Lorcan. First off, sorry about all the tests. My hope was to give the window of your mind comfort of mind. Oh, we've already read this. Okay.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Simple. I just don't look at the sun.
What can I do for you, friend?
The crypt.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Of course you do.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Watch for the mage.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Oh.
What would we do? They aren't invading.
Watch for the mage. Attention adventurers, there has been a suspicious looking elf mage wandering the road from Windhelm to Yilgrim's Overlook. Likely a Thalmor spy sent to infiltrate the city. If you see this elf, be sure to report your findings to the guard. Okay. Interesting. Now, where is the crypt?
Why take a chance? You look tired.
I am, but that's besides the point.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind. Beautiful.
1,000 meters. Oh, to the south.
Move faster. The sun is
Right there.
It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
The best way to get there is to go southwest and follow the road up past Lost Tongue Overlook. Okay. We need to take the this one on the right here.
Argonian craftsmanship.
Everything's in order.
Got quite some way to go. Next left. Right here. Okay. Yep. Be a path all the way up the mountain. Watch out for the Spriggan and the bear. Don't want to deal with them. Back on the path. There it is. Skeevers. Ah! Don't want to mess with these guys. Couldn't be far from either one now. I think we have to go through this area here. I have a feeling we're gonna have bad guys to deal with. And a dragon, apparently. Ah! Okay. You asked for it.
Not like this.
Oof. I hope my guys get here and kill that dragon. I don't want to die. I think we died. Yep.
I hate gravity.
Oof. First death of the day. Fear of dragons. Ooh. Where are we now? Where are we? We in some person's house? Oh, we're in a cave. Where's this cave? Unlock rift that needs a key. How did we get in here if we don't have the key? Also requires a key. So how the hell did we get in here? Well, this is gonna suck if we can't get out. Looks like a player home almost. Well, this sucks. We're stuck in an area that we shouldn't have even gone to. False door. Yeah, this is a player home. Where is their home in Riften? Oh no, we're still at Lost Tongue Overlook, it looks like. So I'm gonna have to unlock. I know I don't want to. It's not fair. But neither is getting teleported in a place that we can't even leave. So I'm gonna have to console command our way out of here. Unless I can find a key somewhere. Which I don't think I will. Go this way maybe? It's kid's room. Maybe there's a key in the master bedroom. Covered, safe. I don't even know where this is. I've never seen this before. Alright. I don't see a key anywhere. I have to console command. That's alright. Oh, that wasn't even... Okay. There. I'm not sure where that is. I've never, ever seen that before. I don't know if it's a mod or if it's like Creation Club content or what. I don't know if it's going to load. Oh, there we go. There we go. Where is this? Ah. Night vision then. This is in Riften. By the fishery. Hmm. Well, go ahead and fast travel back. Ah!
There you
You die like the rest when you mess with the best. What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering if dragons can get drunk. A drunken dragon may be easier to kill.
Maybe. I have an idea though. Got more cultists.
Give me freedom from the enslavement of the ideal masters. Thank you.
I seem to be burning.
What have you got?
Geez, you didn't have to slam down like that. Alright. Up we go. Fight this dragon again. Try not to die this time. Or we can just die to the trap. That's cool too. Well, at least we didn't die. Oh my god. Why is it triggering over and over again? It really shouldn't be. Alright, I need to get out of there. What? What? How am I supposed to get past that? It's honing in on me constantly, and I died.
I hate gravity.
That is so stupid. So dumb. And I spawned right here. Alright. You're done. You're done. Alright. That's what I'm talking about.
Doesn't it hurt when you do that soul-sucking thing? It does not look or smell natural.
I'm over encumbered now. Alright, and I go.
To talk?
Need to trade some things with
I
you.
have a lot of filthy dragon parts. I am just saying.
That's funny, because that's actually what I wanted to give to you.
All set?
Oh.
Alright. Need to trade something with you.
If you think it'll help.
It'll help because I'll be able to move faster than a crawl. I'll give you all the ingots too. And the firewood. There we go.
Lead on.
Alright, let's go. Dragon's been killed. Could be a word here too. Yep. Fear, dismay. Glass bow. How's the glass bow stack up to what I'm using? 33. What I'm using is 31. I'll take it. I'll go ahead and put that one away. Glass bow. Cool. Got a bit of an upgrade. Crypt. Where I last died. But I've already been to these areas. Thought. I never did collect my stuff though. Where's my stuff? One there. Keep looking, I guess. There it is. Always look for the torch. Alright, I think we just need to keep up the mountain. Keep on trekking. Actually, at a lower elevation. So, we run off this way and then jump and glide. We should reach it. There it is. Sky Shadow Crypt. Okay. Go ahead and head on in. Okay. Immediately get our sword out. A lot of ghosts. That was weird. Priests?
Those blades are sacred.
Sacred. So dull they can't even shake your beam. This scroll, on the other hand, may point me to what I need.
Curse you, grave robber. RK, take your soul.
RK. Blasted RK. 99 fools, life and death, delivered by my blades, and not once has the stance of RK shown itself. Do you hear me? You cannot hide from me forever, my mentor. Ah, so the fool comes to dance once more, but it seems I've slain all your partners.
I didn't come here to fight.
Then you are still too late, and too stupid to comprehend why. They are one and the same. Or have you come to sharpen your fangs? In that case, the blades you seek are not here either.
What is this place?
A sanctuary for the ghosts of the Akavir. My mentor once spoke of it in passing. Now all those ghosts have passed. It seems one of these ghosts was a greedy one. He had 2 legendary blades, away where the others would be blind to his duplicity.
Why are you here?
Why else, imbecile? To hunt my old mentor. Yet he continues to elude me, as does his stance.
Only the weak rally to others. Forget your own legacy. Or forge your own legacy.
Simpleton tries to reassemble the wheel. I will build my own legacy, but only after I have absorbed all that is beneath me.
Tell me about those swords you seek.
One is as light as a feather, and as fast as the arrow it fletches. Its edge doesn't appear to be as fine, but that's deliberate. A light blade with an edge is brittle, and this sword is as sturdy as it is swift. The other is as sharp and as piercing as a confession, heavy for an Akaviri sword, a blade meant to ward off blows and strike with force. Both are life and death incarnate. One knows not which role they play. These are the perfect weapons to slay my mentor once more.
Mind if I speak to the priest?
Not at all. Speak with your equal. Pat around balls of yarn. I have 2 swords to fetch.
You're kind of an asshole, huh?
Hey, stay quiet and follow me.
Where are we going? Oh.
You have arrived at last. Do not be alarmed. This pilgrim gave his body in service to the gods, as was his desire.
Okay. What do you mean gave his body?
In their final days, many pilgrims come to sacred crypts such as this one, in hopes of redeeming themselves from a life of sin. They offer their bodies to the ghosts that haunt these halls, so together they may find absolution.
You said I arrived at last. Were you expecting me?
I have. Ever since my death, I have been waiting for you to come, waiting for a sign. Then today you enter on the heels of my pupil. This is no coincidence. Truly the gods are great.
Then let us fulfill our service to the divines.
Well said, my young disciple. For when we ignore the teachings of the divines, we throw ourselves in a pit of despair. In life I made one such mistake, and while the gods will not rescue me, in you they offer a rope, so that I may climb the walls of redemption. Forgive me, where are my manners? My name is Garrett. I am Savashni's former master, and steward of the way of the Nine.
How does a ghost possess the living?
It may sound impossible, and to my pupil that made it so. Still, one who understands how archaic a man's life and death knows the two states are nearly identical. However, the gap between us cannot be crossed by one side alone. It requires 2 willing partners to bridge.
What exactly is this place?
Who can say? It belonged to the Needs at one point, and the ghosts of Atmora and Akavir roam these halls. It is the latter with which my pupil has quarrel. She thinks that facing me once more will afford her a second opportunity to learn the stance of Arcay.
And if she fails again?
Then she very well may end her life and follow me to the void. Such is her determination and her temerity. Yet it is her lack of faith that is her downfall. For the stance of Arcay is based on flow, and that flow is channeled from the spirit of Arcay.
Why did Davini fail to inherit the Way of the Nine?
The 8 came easily enough. It is the 9th that eludes her, and it is little mystery why. Contrary to her belief, it is not about whether one can overcome their fear of death, nor is it about embracing fear in order to value one's life. If it were derived from such platitudes, no doubt she would have long since mastered it already. No, the stance of Arcay is a technique that requires an understanding of the divines. You see, everything from the air we breathe to the ground under our feet is governed by Arcay's influence. In combat, the rivers of life and death flow into a single current, and only one who yields to Arcay's will can know where they part. Savashni thinks of the religious and the practical as two separate blades. At no point did she consider they can be wielded as one.
I have no more questions to ask. What do you want?
To end the life of my disciple, and to demonstrate to her the power of the divines. To accomplish that, you must endure what she would not. Only through the pilgrimage of the divines can you prove your worth. When you have walked the supplicant's road, then you will be ready to inherit the stance of Arcay.
Okay. Then I'll be her sword in life and guide to death.
Said, young disciple. Now, on to the matter of the pilgrimage itself.
When I spoke to her, she said that she detected a pattern in the stance.
That is wishful thinking on behalf of my pupil. She wishes to believe she is close when she couldn't be more far. My hope was that in our fateful battle, she would experience a divine intervention, as these pilgrims do when the end draws near. If she failed to embrace the divine's teachings, she would die by my hand. Such is her skill that this is the outcome we endure. You too will face a similar test, but you do not have to do it alone. I need you to receive the blessing of 8 warriors of the divines. Together you will be able to see the rivers of life and death flow through your stars, but only as long as the 9 of us are bound to your will. Such is the consequence of shortcuts, but we do not have the time for the long road.
How do I walk the supplicant's road?
First, you must find a brute of Talos, a warrior whose very breath is a declaration of war. Second, the embrace of Mara. Only one who fights for love will burn the embers. Third, the mercy of Stendar. Claim the warrior whose very weapon is forbearance. Fourth, a tear of Kinnereth seeks the one who walks amongst the beasts and gives life to the soil. Fifth, a mind of Julianos, only one whose intellect is sharp as my
we have 7 goals. I haven't earned that. Back here. Orcish greatsword. Don't need that. All right. We're all. Oh, what did I do?
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better
I'm
than
not entirely
this.
sure what that was, but assist the vigilant of Stendar. Received Mara's embrace. Meet the brood of Talos. Received the Akatosh blessing. Received the tear of Kinrath. And Zenithar and Julianus. Okay. Well, I think that's a good place for us to leave off today.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave.
Tomorrow we'll be back with Shadow of War tomorrow. Let me go ahead and save real quick before I forget. All right. Thank you to everybody that came in and watched today. I appreciate every single one of you. If you're like watching this on Twitch and you enjoy the content, feel free to give me a follow. I stream Monday through Friday, every day at 5 p.m. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoy the content, feel free to give me a like and a subscribe. If you're watching this on Facebook, feel free to like and follow. If you didn't like the content, let me know in the comments below. I enjoy your feedback. Tomorrow we'll be back with Shadow of War. This video will be going up on my YouTube channel, like always. And then Thursday we'll be back with Skyrim, and Friday we'll be at Minecraft Fridays.